Welcome to day 1 of your weight loss challenge. This is an exciting journey for you. This isn't like any other weight loss program where you count calories, you've got an exercise regime, you've got a menu to follow and a diet to follow. It's not like that. This is a system to lose weight. This becomes a lifestyle. We need to change your lifestyle. It's important to get the foundation right. Otherwise, you do it for 14 days and then you go back to your old self. Now, in your PDF, day 1 PDF, there's some statistics there about those who do The Greatest Loser, on TV, that program, Greatest Loser, and you watch them lose extraordinary amounts of weight. They slim down, they change their body shape and their body weight. Well, they've got doctors, they've got a strict regime, they've got everybody else doing the same thing, they're on TV. There's a whole lot of criteria that goes around that motivates them to lose the weight. Well, the stats are when they go home, most of the contestants put back 66% of their body weight, and out of, I think there was 17 contestants, 4 of them put more weight on after they got back because their body is starving and in a starvation mode during that exercise program. And then, so when the body is so starving, it longs to go back to the old ways because it's so extreme. And so the body is hungry and it will do anything to give back that fat that went missing so quickly. Because it went in when it's so extreme, the body goes in starvation mode. So we aren't doing any of that because we want a permanent, consistent, long-term change. And that is why this is going to be different. This is going to be a system to set you up for success. Because unless you look at your life holistically, then things don't change. That's why diet pills don't work. That's why, you go on a meal program and they deliver the meals to you and they don't work. There's a high percentage of all of these diets and pills and all of these stuff don't work because it's not changing your foundation. It's not changing the essence of who you are to set you up for success. So I'm super excited about this program. It's going to, give you a step-by-step process for success to lose weight. And I say lose weight, I want to really say live a healthy life because you can be skinny and eat junk food, right? Or you can be, it's really your health that's the most important. So it's eating well. And when your body's in, working optimally, then your metabolism works optimally, your mind, your soul, you feel good, you feel happy, your clothes fit you, you move well, you are free of ailments in your body. So I also cross it over to eating healthy, okay? So this program sets up our foundation for your life, a system that gets you thinking about the processes you do day to day. It gets you thinking about where you put your energy, why you fail all the time if you've tried to lose weight, and how to overcome it by changing the habits, setting up your environment really well, changing the mindset, and getting you eating the right foods that don't make you hungry as well, but not make you obsessed with food. So making it so it's so easy and get you enjoying your life and get you feeling satisfied and proud of yourself that you are taking different steps to have a different, better life. So this isn't one where you'll go after 14 days, you've gone and lost, 10 kilos. You will lose weight over these 14 days, but it's going to be gradual changes. because you don't want to be like, the Biggest Losers. You don't want to be like it's another diet. It's just another, program to go on to lose weight. It's not that. This is a system to set up your environment, to set up your mindset, to set up your habits, to set up the way forward for success so that you do it every day. And it needs to be done consistently and not dramatically. Not like, oh, I just won't eat for, a whole day or something like that. The body isn't going to react very well when it goes into starvation mode. So the more healthy you eat, the more your body will feel fulfilled and will feel energized, as opposed to you eat the wrong foods and then it's lacking energy and then you lack motivation. So this is a wonderful 14-day journey to give you the system and everything you need to transform your body, which transforms your mind and your soul, and feel proud about yourself. So today's PDF, go through it, have a look through it. So what I did add in this PDF is there was a doctor called Dr. Kelly, and she did a research on people that had cancer, and what was it that the cancer survivors had in common with each other. So she looked at all the variables, and then she came up with there's 9 consistent variables that everyone did for overcoming cancer. So it's similar to, becoming, healthy. It's the same as, being your perfect weight. And these are the 9 variables: radically changing their diet, taking control of their health, following their intuition, using herbs and supplements, increasing positive emotions, embracing social support, deepening their spiritual connection, and having a strong reason for living. So the cancer survivors, obviously, those 9 items that I've just read out are what all of them did. So that's going to be some of what we go through as well, so that you are set up for success. So this is going to be great for every part of your life. You start to see how you can take control of many things in your life. So we start on the first day by asking you, what are your reasons that you want to lose weight? Well, why? You've got to start thinking about why do you want to lose weight, and get some sort of mission behind it, get a purpose and a reason to why you're doing what you're doing. Like, look down the track, you're saving your health. And if you want to feel happy, you have, this is the first day of the rest of your life. You want to feel that you are living it to its full potential. You don't want to be, in 5 years' time, sitting in a hospital bed thinking, oh, I should have changed. No, you're going to change today. Is it for your kids? You want to leave a legacy, a positive legacy for your children. Do you, want to reduce the potential of getting sick? Do you want to be able to, do certain things in your life, travel the world, or, play with your children or grandchildren or whatever it is? I want you to tell me all the reasons why you want to lose weight. And you're going to write them. There's a table there. You're going to write them down in the table. Why? So pop them in there. Then you're going to do the 5 to 10 year plan. That's where you look in the mirror and you look at yourself, and you're going to say to yourself what you want your life to look like long term, 5 years, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 years. You're going to create that picture and have that dialogue with yourself, so that you see the goal, you see where you're going, and it's just a continual journey. And I want you to, write that down. So how you want to feel, and, your purpose, because you've got to understand that no Olympian or no great sports person or anyone that's achieved any greatness did it in, a year. they gradually work at their craft, and that's the same for your life. You've got to start changing your life. And that's the other thing, when you've got such drastic changes in your life, when someone's, say super overweight and they're eating really bad foods and that's their whole life, and then you shock their system and go, okay, all good foods for a whole week. It's a bit of a crisis. It's a meltdown mode. It's a bit like taking someone off drugs. So that's not the process we are going to do, because we can't have you going into shock or into a crisis. This is going to be a continual process so that you'll be doing, so that you take a step-by-step, gradual, consistent changes, and to, the end destination. You're going to, so what your future looks like, and what does your life or future look like if you don't lose weight? So that's another thing that you need to look at. Then you're going to still look at yourself in the mirror and you'll say, okay, so talk to yourself. This will be your life in 5 years, 10 years, whatever. This is going to be your future if you don't make changes. So everything compounds. It's a bit like, you have a little bit of overweight, you eat a little bit too much, but you do that consistently and you become super overweight. So every tiny change and every tiny bad, habit that you have leads to a big fat bad habit down the track. It's like that with everything, a bad relationship and you stay in the toxicity, and then that toxicity grows. So I want you to look at all that bad habits and all that, the toxic way that you're living, and go, okay, well, this will be you in your future if you don't change. And look at the pain it's going to give you, and look at the potential. And then look at yourself on your deathbed, and you want to go and you look back and, you've got poor health. And then you think, if only I had taken more care of my body. I want you to look at the pain it's going to give you. And is it worth it? Is it worth living this entire life without vitality? No, it's not. It's not. Okay, so some really thought-provoking questions for you. So get your PDF, have a read over it, and fill it out, and I'll see you soon.